very easy. Or
that
is are you using kinetic energy actually to charge? Because that's the same thing. You even for the vehicle, that battery at some point, or the hybrid vehicles, it is charging as the vehicle is moving, that battery.
Okay, so let me go where he started. When you had that bicycle that had a dynamo, you were the battery, because you are the one who was, you was using your energy. When you're using a petrol vehicle and it has an alternator to charge the battery, what's running that vehicle is the engine. Yeah. Now this one, you've already got energy stored in the battery. Now, what some bikes have done and vehicles are doing, and especially with the cars and the bigger vehicles, and even some bikes, I'm not sure about, they have regenerative braking. So when you're like slowing down, the same dynamo effect regenerates and actually charges, but it cannot charge it to 100%. It gives you around 10 to 15% extra. And that's why part of, you find a lot of, and I think you went for some training on the bike. When you then move to electric, there's always some training and some familiarization on how to ride. It also it changes your riding style. If you notice, a lot of the people who are riding electric bikes do not ride them like they stole them. There's a certain discipline, because they've understood, if I ride my bike properly, if I drive my electric car properly, if I drive the electric bus properly, I get more range. But if I'm riding, sometimes your boda, my colleagues shock me. They spend the whole day sitting there. Then they get a customer, and then they rush him so fast, to come back and sit. So sometimes you wonder, what is See, just take it easy, and then, and if they would do that, even they would actually ride their bikes more economically. And she was saying, when she rides, she was telling me earlier, when she rides economically, you can get more range. How you ride and how you behave on your bike is a very big thing. Another thing with electric bikes, we can track every single bike. Because the battery is an expensive part. We have to be able to track these batteries. So in these issues of crime, if today a crime is committed with an electric bike, I can tell you, within an hour, I'll tell you which bike was in that area. Because every single bike, we track it. Why do we track it? We're tracking it, 1, for safety, 2, for the battery, and 3, because we want to be able to understand how many kilometers did it go, because at a later stage, we will then get into the carbon conversation. The more kilometers we ride using electricity, and remember, our electricity is majority green. So there are very many big advantages for using electric compared to...
There's a time government wanted to phase out the 14-seater matatus.
Yes.
And there was a lot of debate about that. Now, the electric bikes are coming, and we have our bikes. Now, you want all of us to go to electric bike, which is a good thing because you are going to save money. How do we address the issue of our bikes? Where is it